brilliant contribution and for the fact that you can communicate well in English and French. I have two issues that I want to raise. I think what we need more in West Africa is for researchers like you to be able to communicate well in the two major languages of West Africa, and to make it clear to policymakers the need for citizens to be very concerned about the language barrier in West Africa, because that is one of the things that will segregate us, that will fragment us in West Africa, continue to fragment us. Now that we don't have any option, that we have to live with these two languages, I think research should take that issue very seriously, that they should be able to advise policymakers of the need to be very, very concerned about these two major official languages of West Africa. French and English, yes, in each of the West African countries, yes. And Portuguese maybe.
Not maybe, not maybe.
and then my other concern is that the research findings, the research institutions in the national countries, that provided for by these national countries, they are politically manipulated. And I don't know how authentic the results could be implemented, because most of their results could be manipulated by politicians, and even though in the real world they may not be very pragmatic. And then I also want to believe that the AC country, the one in Tanzania, the research findings, most of the research undertaken by these institutions are very good research findings, but then they don't find their way to the policymakers. Even when they don't take them seriously. I wonder how researchers like you would help to disseminate these information and make sure they are available to the media. Maybe the media will put pressure on policymakers to include them in the decision-making agenda in West Africa. I thank you very much. And please, I think it will take you long an internship to learn your language. If you have learned it as a child, it will only need some effort. You will know it and you will be on board in West Africa.